whatever mistakes you made, I don't care how many kids you got, I don't give a damn about none of that shit. Let's just say you take your basket of eggs where they are right now. You say, you know what? From this day forward, you ain't even getting access to me. You ain't getting access to this cooking, none of that, unless you got a college degree, this, and I'm getting myself together. If women adopted that philosophy, they could be this, they could have four kids by four kids by four different men. I swear, oh Lord. The entire black community would correct itself overnight, because men do anything in pursuit of some ass. Anything in pursuit of some ass. Anything. So if all women collectively,
basically you're saying we just simp more, right?
But well, I mean, is it? Listen, like I always say, I don't know, and I hate this. I hate that I'm called this, but I don't give a damn. I would much prefer to simp for the women than engage in the sausage fest, than simp for the sausage fest. You got me. If she weighs more than Emmett Smith or Barry Sanders, and she run around here saying she's a 10, she can believe that bullshit in her mind all she wants. But the market will tell her very quickly, no, this is what you said, but this is where you rank, and we can judge you by the kind of men that you can keep, not the kind of men you can screw for a night. You're judged by the kind you can actually tangibly keep.
And we also not compensating for the fact that these men with money also have another thing going for themselves. So if you take two men with money that can actually choose the best of the best, the dimes, she didn't also compensate for, like, for example, you had a Grant Hill who made millions of dollars. I'm not gay, but all the women on the panel can say, hey, look, Grant Hill is a charming, decent looking brother that perhaps wouldn't have the lead with his wallet compared to somebody like Patrick Beverly, who, if y'all don't know, he's probably not.
Why you got to do Pat Bev like that?
Well, I'm just saying though, they both have money and they could choose the best of the best.
Yeah.
But the man who doesn't have the looks and isn't well put together has to actually compensate with his wallet. So that's not taken in consideration when you talk about women using their beauty as leverage to attract a rich man or to not date a man who's an average man.
Yeah, there was a woman that said something.
Somebody said Kevin Durant.
No, boy, hey, that was funny. There was a woman, I don't remember where I saw her at. She said men have the same luxury to some degree. It's not quite as much, but she called it the handsome handout. So you really have women have this thing called pretty privilege. Men have the handsome handout. In other words, genetic attractiveness or physical attractiveness grants you certain benefits, whether you're male or female. That's just the reality of the situation. If you're an attractive male, you don't have to have as much money.
And Sweeney, you don't have that. I just want to know. Go ahead.
Who ain't got I never claimed that I did.
Sweeney,
never claimed that I did.
But he
just
that was mean.
Sweeney, how do you tolerate this man? I don't understand.
Hey, look, I don't know why he just trying to throw jazz because he done been getting cooked all night. So he gonna try to eat.
This is a fact. But I think that's one of the things where there are different. Tony Maceo says it this way: everybody pays a tax, and there are certain tax exemption forms that you get if you can fall within certain brackets. You know, you have to. If you're a single mother, you got to pay the baby mama tax. If you're a fat fucker, you got to pay the fat tax. If you but if you meet certain criteria, if you certain height, certain weight, certain all those things, you get this thing called tax waivers. Liam, a bullshit. So there's a lot of things that can offset some problems that you may have in the dating market based around your. Again, but it goes back to, are you in the gym? Are you doing all those other things to offset the flaws? It's just that simple.
And I got a question for you, Austin. I like how you so eloquently put that. And this is no shots at black women or anything. We know they're the least married. But given that data, given that research, given those facts, and we also know that there's an overweight issue or obesity. If women were
fat bitch issue.
I'm not going to call them that. We know about that.
Never use that word talking about black.
We got married women on the panel. Let's not do that.
I'm about to say, please.
And fat men too. Men are fat.
Somebody said not the Pookie tax.
Oh. Before we get lost, if black women were to just I ain't gonna say miraculous because I think it's possible. If black women were to come together and say, hey, look, we're gonna treat our bodies better. We're gonna be healthy.
Yeah,
and all of them for the most part. That 80% of overweight went to 10% overweight.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think black women would black men and black women marriage rate increase?
Hell yeah,
1,000%.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Because here's the thing, and I've said it. I phrase it a little bit differently. I say, ladies, let's just assume whatever you've done, let's take it at face value. Nicole's heard me say this on Clubhouse a bunch. Whatever mistakes you made, I don't care how many kids you got, I don't give a damn about none of that shit. Let's just say you take your basket of eggs where they are right now. You say, you know what? From this day forward, you ain't even getting access to me. You ain't getting access to this cooking, none of that, unless you got a college degree, this, and I'm getting myself together. If women adopted that philosophy, they could be this, they could have 4 kids by 4 different men. I swear, oh Lord. The entire black community would correct itself overnight because men do anything in pursuit of some ass. Anything in pursuit of some ass. Anything. So if all women collectively,
Basically, you're saying we just simp more, right?
But well, I mean, is it? Listen, like I always say, I don't know, and I hate this. I hate that I'm called this, but I don't give a damn. I would much prefer to simp for the women than engage in the sausage fest, than simp for the sausage fest. You got me fucked up. I would never. I'm not doing it. There's no way in hell I'm sausage pandering. Fuck.
You said
that.
you simping for sausage?
I said I would never simp for the sausage fest.
Is there a third option?
Turn your ears
Oh,
on.
I was just like, wait, what?
Is there a third
Turn
option?
your ears on. I know that truth goes over your head. Turn your ears on, church.
Is there a problem from women upgrading their choices? Because for years, men have been saying women need to choose better. Yeah. Women need to choose better, and they need to, not choose the Pokemon. And now that women are saying, okay, now I'm going to raise my standards. Black men have been telling black women, raise your standards, raise your standards. Now they're doing that, and now you're still unhappy because maybe she's not choosing.
Because here's the thing, and let me break
black
this.
Women cannot win.
And they can't, because let me break this down to you as well. If a fat woman, watch this. If a fat woman goes
10 years now,
right? If a fat woman goes
10 years later, she's 10 years older. So now she's raising her standards, and
Hold on,
she's
Mr.
10 years
Lego.
older.
Hold on, Mr. Lego. Let him address it.
If a fat woman,
wait, that was perfect, Mr. Lego.
It was, but if a fat woman,
I'm just saying,
correct. The
market got older now, so
but that's fine.
You got a point.
If a fat woman, you also got 10 years older too. If a fat
I'm a man, what the hell that mean?
He's a man.
Hey, come on, let him finish.
If a fat woman, if a woman that weighs 200 pounds, right? She's big as shit, big as Lizzo. She weighs 200 pounds. If she drops that weight, she gains access to a different kind of man. So she's not even going to want the men that she might have had access to at that.
But if the man makes more, then he gains access to.
That's the point.
Why do we like to dance around this? Because this Bruiser just asked that question. If women lost all the weight and got in shape and all that, well, the marriage rates would not increase. You know why? Because those same women will make money, and so now they're pretty and they make money. So you still won't qualify.
You saying even when women
that makes sense.
Money, Nicole. The typical black woman makes $50,000 a year. I need y'all to stop.
Mr.
Y'all
Lego.
ain't making no damn money. What are you talking about?
Y'all
make the same amount of money as we do.
What do you mean they're not?
So there's men. Okay, I understand what you're saying, Nicole. But there's men who would be with a lady that is pretty with money. That doesn't matter. It depends on how the lady is treating her money, and she's thinking that she is over this man, and he can't tell her nothing type. So you got to still be able to be feminine and be nurturing in a way where you're still a wife and not some ruler.
Yeah, she didn't have
to.
So
she said better health.
That's not dating down. I'm just saying she still got to be able to
better
be
looking
her.
needs more money. Is that OnlyFans or something?